I guess some people will look at the title and think that it's all about gourmet food, but that's not the case. Here we're talking about food that's good for you. The jury's out on a number of issues regarding food: how much sugar we should eat, how much salt, what vitamins we should eat. There's no end of claims that if you eat this nutrient or that nutrient, you're going to live 10 years longer, sleep better every night, have more stamina, etc., etc. The claims go on and on. But I think most people broadly agree that if you eat a good, balanced diet, that is probably the best way to go. Now, a lot of the problem in the Western world is we're all running around at 100 miles an hour, and instead of taking our time to eat correctly and eat properly and think about what we're eating, we just grab food on the go. Fast food, junk food. And much of it is made and processed to appeal to our palates, to taste good. It's loaded with salt, it's loaded with fat, and it's loaded with sugar. They're three of the main things that make us enjoy food. But there's also all these chemical additives, different colours, different chemicals, some of which are difficult to pronounce when you read the food labels. Then there's the whole issue of organic food, food that's grown without chemical fertilizers, pesticides, weed killers, meat that's raised without growth hormones, steroids, and antibiotics added. Now, for most of us, it's too time consuming to read every single label on everything we buy. But some of the ways we can help ourselves is to stop eating less fast food, to buy more fresh food, hopefully buy local food. Buy fresh food in the supermarket. It's not necessarily local, but it's a step in the right direction. If you can buy fresh food, fresh fruit and vegetables, particularly at the farmer's market, and it's come from the local farm, that's even better, because we're not harming the environment trucking the stuff halfway around the world, and the chances are that it's been grown in a more sustainable way and hopefully organically. So organic farming and organic produce isn't just about saving the planet, it's about saving ourselves as well. Now, the Good Food campaign, we're not advocating any specific kind of diet. If you want to eat bacon and eggs for breakfast, go right ahead. We do ourselves sometimes. But we need to balance the things that we eat that aren't so good for us with things that are. But the accent is mostly on looking at why we have all the additives in the food that we have and what we can do to help to minimize some of the additives and chemicals that we eat ourselves. Did you know the average American eats anything up to 70 pounds of high fructose corn syrup every year? Then the jury's still out on whether that's good or bad, but it's calories that we could certainly be cutting back on. So it's not always a question of swapping sugar for high fructose corn syrup or for artificial sweeteners, which may or may not be any less harmful than sugar itself in the long term, but trying to change our diet ourselves and modify our palates to just make some healthier choices. So the whole point of the Good Food campaign is to bring you information and opinions and views from the experts around the world, and present them to you so that you can have an informed and hopefully interesting read. So, welcome to the Good Food campaign, and we hope you'll come back and visit again and again to see what we've found about the food and drink that you eat. Thank you.